Well, here's the car I did buy back, a 1979 Eldorado I. Original paint, original pinstriping, not original wheels. I do have the original wheels, which some people say are better, but I do like alloy wheels. These were made for the Cadillac. They only fit Cadillac, I found out. The car had ignition problems, and then I sold it, and the buyer got the ignition problems fixed, and then he sold it to a girl, and teenage girl, and then she put it back on Craigslist, and I bought it back off her. So it's all fixed, runs good. I had to install new mufflers, have Midas install new mufflers. There's your front grille, original chrome, front and rear, and the car. There's your 350 emblem of the Cadillac. Let's look inside here. There you go. The 350 motor on this car with port injection. This is fuel injection, but it's port. High intensity ignition. The nice thing about this particular engine is that the fact is it's not turned sideways. Even though this is front wheel drive, wish it was rear, but it's very nimble, easy to get to the spark plugs. You'll see little spots of cotton balls. I usually put peppermint oil on there to discourage any mice around. When I got the car years ago, the heater core did not work anymore, and as you can see it in the back there, it's hard to get to, and you have to get it under the dash. Well, I'm lazy, and here in British Columbia, we don't need air conditioning. Maybe for a couple months, a couple of weeks in the summer, I should say. So I took the air conditioning evaporator here, whatever you want to call it, and converted it to a heater, so water runs into it and out through it. And when I turn on the heater in the car, it automatically heats the car up with no problem. This car has been trouble-free. I did add a little bit of chrome trim here. And one thing I like about the car, it does have a nice stainless steel roof. I did add a little chrome trim around the windows. As we go inside here, as you can tell, this is all original. I did buy a 1980 Cadillac, which had a bad engine. I had lots of money on it, but what I did was I took a lot of the chrome parts from the 1980 and put it in here. Also, I replaced the 8-track radio from the 1980 car and put it in, because this one had 8-track, and so I put in the cassette. Dash is perfect, seats are good, front and rear, as you can see. The nicest thing about this car, it has a beautiful vinyl top here, besides the steel. Clear all around, no spots there. As we go to the rear, the usual barrettes, and then the usual flip. Has automatic trunk release, but sometimes it's fickle. Now this is the original striping. That's all you can tell. It's the original paint. You can see there's some wear here, but the one thing I had to do to it when I bought it back, was have Midas replace the mufflers. As we go around to the side, I did add a little touch to it here, and One thing I could never figure out, maybe somebody there can tell me. I did look inside and I couldn't find how you get this out and to replace the bulb. Go into the passenger side here. We'll get inside here. I did install a tachometer. Some people say, well, you need a tachometer when you have automatic transmission. Well, what you want, you would like to know if the car is actually changing gears correctly and you're actually going into high gear and it's not locked into second or whatever. Original floor mats throughout, original leather seats. And the problem they have with this, one of the original owner, this is a BC car. In fact, they lived here on the island, Vancouver, and they had problems with the headline. They all had a problem with headliners, so the headliners have been replaced on this. And if I got the keys, no, I don't have the keys. I'll put this on hold and start her up here. Okay, I got the keys now. Let's start her up. I should mention that these cars have two fuel pumps, one down below the door there, and then one in the tank, gas tank. When I bought the car, nobody could figure out the problem because the car kept cutting out. I took it to Midas to have it for a whole week, and they couldn't find the problem because nowadays, if they can't plug into anything, they can't help you. I did take it to an independent dealer, and he spent a couple hours on it, and he couldn't find the problem. Charged me $365. Then I found thanks to the Cadillac Car Club, I found out that it was the fuel pump in the trunk or in the fuel pump in the gas tank that was gone. So I recommend that if you have any problems, make sure the fuel pump in the gas tank gets replaced. I recommend that you use a high quality one, otherwise you'll hear a buzzing sound all the time from the gas tank, from the fuel pump. The one I got works fine. Now I'm going to turn this on, and I won't be able to talk to you afterwards because of the noise of the running of the engine. Here we are. Look over, here's my that's about 1,000, right down to about 6,800 RPM. Okay, well, we'll have to unlock the underneath here is your hood latch, as you can see. Now these cars are, if you get the 79, it's the winner. I wouldn't recommend they all have that 4100 motor.The. And 1980 you can get, there's fun you can find, because anyone with a motor is that. Okay, I'll start this out here. Yep. These are high ignition. Plugs are easy to get to. Cotton balls are covered up to keep the microwave. Turned off. Not perfect, but a nice car. Real nice car. Original hood padding. There we go. So if you're looking for a nice looking car, I recommend you find, if you're a Cadillac guy, find yourself a 1979 with that 350 motor. And you can find nice red and white. It's fun. It's got several colors, but the colors are good in all these models. And the one that has the, I'll show you here, is the chrome trim up here. That indicates that's the Barrett's model. And of course underneath, you have stainless steel there too. Now, they all come, the big feature of Cadillac of this year, we got front wheel disc brake, and way back here, see it, and down there, you have a red, you have a rear disc brake, and a nice vinyl top. Most of these tops are usually shot by the time the car is 40 years old. The nicest feature is the stainless steel roof. I do like the one that has the sunroof, but again, some more things for you to repair, right? But again, it's too bad that the portable at the back is fixed, because it'd be a real snazzy hardtop. I was tempted just to take that out in the summer. But anyway, I appreciate you taking an interest in my car. I have some other classic cars around here I'm working on, and I'll post them at a time soon. I appreciate it. Have a good day. Bless you.